According to a new report from the New York University Stern Center for Business and Human Rights, all of these claims we have been hearing over the past year or so, and in fact even longer than that, from conservatives that they're being silenced on social media, the Stern Center for Business and Human Rights actually looked into this. They dove down deep into the data, analyzed everything available, and they determined that this claim from conservatives is just another piece of disinformation coming from the right. And in fact, according to the data, conservatives have a much, much, much larger voice on social media than anyone on the left. Here it is. This is as The Hill wrote it up. The report highlighted the engagement on Trump's Facebook page compared to now President Biden's page during the 3 months leading up to Election Day. Trump elicited 87% of the total 307 million post interactions between the two, compared to Biden's 13%. So 307 million interactions on their pages, 87% of that was Trump, 13% Biden. It continues, because it's not just politicians. Look at the media outlets. The report noted that Fox News and Breitbart News led the pack in terms of Facebook interactions with posts by media organizations from January 1st through November 3rd of last year. Fox News had 448 million interactions and Breitbart had 295. Closest behind them was CNN at 191 million interactions. We also know, because this data is available week by week, that Ben Shapiro is typically the person, the individual or news organization on Facebook with the largest reach. Dan Bongino is there. He's always in the top 10. And Ben Shapiro, by the way, holds several spots in the top 10 every week. Fox News holds a couple spots. The only person from the left who occasionally makes it into the top 10 is former Labor Secretary under Bill Clinton, Robert Reich. And this is data, by the way, that's available every single week to disprove what conservatives are saying. And then, of course, we now have this big report that says it's all a lie. Now, yeah, we know that Donald Trump has been banned from Twitter, banned from Facebook. Other conservative voices have been taken off of these outlets. But most of them are just kind of fringe yahoos who don't actually have any kind of media presence. You know, you've taken a lot of the conspiracy folks away from there. I think Diamond and Silk are still banned from Facebook, and then, of course, Trump. But aside from that, you have the, I hate to use the word legit, but you have the more established conservative media liars out there who are doing just fine. They're doing a wonderful job of spreading misinformation every single day, and it is the most viewed thing on Facebook. These claims from conservatives about any kind of silencing or shadow banning are BS. It's BS meant to drive their base into a frenzy and to up their social media status. Not to mention the fact that anytime they feel like they're being silenced, what do? Because we saw Josh Hawley do it last week. They go on Fox News and talk to millions of people about how they're being silenced. And they see no irony in saying, look, I know I'm talking to millions of people right now, but I'm silenced. Look, I don't have the ability to go out there and talk to a million people. Very few people in the world have that ability. And the majority of people who do in this country, as luck would have it, all happen to be conservatives. Not every single one of them, but most of them. They have the biggest platforms. They have the most money behind their media infrastructure. And any claims to the contrary are absolute lies. And now we have the data to back that up.